All right, back for maybe the, I guess, fourth try or something. I bought a Trix, TRYX 5.0. It's like all of a sudden there's more options out there now. This wasn't out there when I built this computer a couple months ago. But I bought this one. It's supposed to be 200 millimeters, so just slightly longer. So don't want it to have to twist and stretch too much. It's more rigid than the Glow Trend ones. I have another one coming in the mail that's 250, which ought to be perfect if this one isn't perfect. So I'm gonna snap it in first. First I gotta grab my hard drives. I got some hard drives to add, some SSDs, some M.2s. Then I'm gonna plug that thing in like that and then put it through here first. That way I can make sure it's already settled before I put the big bulky card in. All of this just to do a vertical mount of GPU. Again, repeating, not worth it at all. It was an impulse buy. I wouldn't have even got this Corsair case. I just saw it. I was really trying to build a blackout non-LED build, and I didn't even achieve that because it turned out to be, I was too lazy to fill with anything other than the simplicity of IQ Link. So it's just, like I said, getting too old for this shit. But anyway, I'll pick up when it's all put together. So several days later, night before Christmas, this is the 200, let me get some light here, the 200 millimeter one. This is literally the third thing I've purchased. It's been so ridiculous how much this has been. I bought two this time. This one and like another Glow Trends, which is 250. So what you gotta have, if you're using the Corsair, you gotta have this much flexibility. See how far it's out? It's gotta be flexible enough to do like this a little bit and be out. That way you can get it seated in the top one because the top one's got the speed. I use a lot of storage on my storage hog, so I've got M.2s in all three of these slots. They will share this bottom one. So don't use the bottom one if you want 16x. They share the bandwidth, I forget what it's called, the lanes. They share the PCI-e lanes with this bottom. Even though it's 16x, it'll drop down to 8x or 4x or whatever if a video card is occupying this. So that's why it's important to use the uppermost one, which means you gotta have more length to go all the way down and flex enough to be seated here. And luckily this one has the single hole right here, so it's easy to line up. Some of them have two on the left and it takes a bit. So with this much flexibility and as many times as I've tried this, I can already tell this is gonna work because I can seat it way out here, which is what I want to do. Seat this big, goofy, stupid video card way out here, then take the whole assembly and attach it to this, tapping with my index finger, this thing like that, just like clamps on like that. And then the whole thing will push in. So I don't have a GoPro or anything. It feels good to get people the shortcut to pull this off. So you go through. I'm the kind of guy that impulse buys stuff and I'll buy 6 things to make something work and send back 5 of them. So I'm just showing you guys this you can pull this off without too much trouble using the Cooler Master mount that everyone's talking about. And the shroud, that ain't gonna fit. The shroud ain't gonna fit, not with this guy, not with the Astral 5090. So I'll get it popped in and do one more screenshot or video and be done with this crap. Pushed out to the right, as you can see, plenty of flexibility to do this. And this is what you need to be able to do so you can actually open up the door here and actually mount the thing. This is so stupid. All right, final video, I guess. It's in there, it's not bad. It's not hideous, it's vertical, looks better. Fans still do their job, no shroud. But as I predicted, and just like with a couple of PC cases ago, gotta cut these guys, 10 snips. I gotta cut at least one more, maybe 2 more to get to the 3 display ports that I run for these 3 big guys there. There's 332 4K, so the display ports are just, you know, they're bulky. If you get the modern ones with the fast speeds, they're just bulky. Now that will slide left and right on that vertical stand, so I could go through there horizontally like this, then twist it, make it vertical and plug it in, and then this card would be a little bit pushed to the right internally, but it would just be goofy. Anytime I went to unplug or plug in the monitors, it would just be, so it's all come down to whether or not it's worth it. And you can see when you're using the vertical mount, you don't need those horizontal members anyway. I'll snip it away to make it cleaner, but I got to do at least one more. And these 10 snips will get it done. It's doable. It was not bad if you've got all the parts. I'm going to update my Reddit post to get you that right angle power cable. Took forever to find that. Took forever to find a PCI 5.0 riser cable that was long enough and flexible enough. And I started with that Cooler Master vertical mount that everyone recommended on this same Reddit thread. So if you get all the right stuff at the beginning, which is why I'm going to update my post, it's not a big deal. But again, I'm a veteran PC user, PC builder, and I don't like going through all that stuff anymore. It's not worth it. Besides, with the thing horizontally mounted, it would, get that airflow advantage since it has the pass-through fan. There's the exact same kind of fan on the other side there. And there's the old Y70. Anybody want to buy it? It's got a 3090 in it. Nothing wrong with it. Final show and tell. So with three of those cross members cut out, I was able to get the 3 display ports into there. No problem. Won't look bad at all. Clean it up with my Dremel. And it will actually still be functional because any card will just sit on the outer body of that just fine. All you need is the top one anyway to anchor a card if it was, to put this back in the horizontal. Notice the top one's still there. It'll be fine. Not a big deal, but there it is. And here's the good old Pop OS, because fuck Windows 11. It's the whole reason I built this thing anyway. All right, vertical mounted in the Corsair's overhyped, not as cool as you think it is case. Peace.